On the final drive of this New Year's trip to Branson, Missouri, we're driving from Forsyth, Missouri, where we ended our last video, to Rockaway Beach on Lake Taneycomo and beyond. Let's look at the map track of our drive through this area. We'll head north on Highway 160 out of Forsyth to the intersection with 176. Turning onto Highway 176 takes us to Rockaway Beach. We'll drive along the lakefront and then loop through town before continuing out of town on 176 through Miriam Woods. After rejoining Highway 160 for a brief stretch, we'll take Highway F through the community of Bull Creek back to Highway 65 north of Branson. After crossing 65, we continue onto the Ozark Mountain Highroad toward the west side of Branson before our battery ran out before reaching 76 Country Boulevard. Let's get to the drive. Forsyth, Missouri sits on a ridge overlooking Lake Taneycomo and the White River. Because of this, as we drive out of town, there are some great views on the left, including a great overlook before we reach the next intersection. This part of the drive is very scenic, and after we turn off, we'll be heading down the hill to get lakeside before we reach Rockaway Beach in just a few miles. Ahead is the intersection with 176, the road we'll take to Rockaway Beach. We'll turn left here. The road here heads quickly downhill and is quite forested along the way. This is a winding but very scenic drive along the way as we head down toward Lake Taneycomo. As we reach the bottom of the hill, we get our first views of Lake Taneycomo on the left. We've reached the city limit of Rockaway Beach, but the main part of Rockaway Beach is still ahead. We'll turn left at the stop sign ahead to stay on Highway 176. Turning right would take us back to Highway 160 that we left after leaving Forsyth. Here we're entering the main part of Rockaway Beach along the lakefront. As you'll see, it's a pretty laid-back place, especially this time of year. During the summer months, you'll find fishing and boating, along with other water recreation. It feels like you're a long ways from anywhere, but in reality, you're only a little over 10 miles from Branson, and it's about a 15-minute drive from here. There are several inns in Rockaway Beach, as well as a couple of small resorts. In addition, there are some cabins and some individual rentals available in Rockaway Beach. As we head up the hill headed out of town, let's turn right on Lake Street and loop through Rockaway Beach one more time. We'll turn right here back down toward the lakefront. As we get back to 176, you get a nice view of the waterfront from here. We'll turn right back onto 176 and continue on back up the hill and out of town. Since we've already driven this stretch, I'll speed it up until we get up to Lake Street again. Let's head out of town toward the community of Miriam Woods. Here we're entering the town of Miriam Woods. As you probably notice as we're driving here, we're climbing the hill. As we continue to climb out of the valley where Tanneycomo is and back up onto the ridge that we left when we left Forsyth. Here we're turning left as we briefly join Highway 160 again. If we were headed to Springfield, we would continue to the right on Highway 160 ahead. Instead, we're going to turn left here, as it's a shorter route to Highway 65 if you're headed south toward Branson. Here we're entering the community of Bull Creek. The intersection ahead is Highway 65. Going right here would take you towards Springfield. Going to the left would take you back into Branson. We're going to continue across and take the Ozark Mountain Highroad toward Highway 76 West at an intersection near the highway going to Silver Dollar City. The Ozark Mountain Highroad is a nice shortcut to the west end of Branson if you're coming from Springfield and don't want to have to drive all the way down the strip. It's also the best way to get to Silver Dollar City if you're coming in from Springfield, as well as Shepherd of the Hills. This is a modern road with very little traffic and is very scenic. Unfortunately, my GoPro battery ran out before I completed the trip all the way back to the main highway. So we're going to end this video here today. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, would you give us a thumbs up, share it, and leave us a comment to let us know what you think? We invite you to join us on our website at findushere.com, as well as on Facebook, Instagram, and Patreon. Meanwhile, check out this video next for more travel fun. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of our new content. Your subscription is always free, helps us grow the channel, and is always greatly appreciated.